Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Nostalgic Nick-Nacks. My name is Ryan and this is my fuse beading retro gaming YouTube channel. I'm so happy you're here today. I've got a great video to start off the new year. Yes, I'm going to be making characters from Octopath Traveler. I love Octopath Traveler, and if you're a fan of the series, please let me know down below. There has been an Octopath Traveler 1 and an Octopath Traveler 2, both really fantastic games. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the games. They're very well known and popular, but I'm going to talk about them a little bit for those who don't know, and then I'm going to show you how to make these wonderful pixel art sprites from the game out of fused beads. So if you're excited about that, this is the video for you. I love these characters and it's really gratifying and rewarding to make them out of fused beads. They're really beautiful. I mean, you can see all the colors that you can get here. If you are new to my channel, please check out this video up here. It's one of my first ever videos on fused beading, and it goes through all of the accessories you're gonna need to do fused beading, as well as where to get the beads from. And speaking of where to get the beads from, I get my beads from Top Tier Beads. They're based in Florida, and if you use the link in the description below, you can get 10% off your first order from Top Tier Beads. I highly recommend them. And if you want to know more about Top Tier Beads, please check out the conversation I had with Jazz and Scott last year. It's right up here. I had 2 parts, and they just talked about their business and how they go about it. Without further ado, let's get into Octopath Traveler, what's it all about, and then talk about these wonderful characters. So a little bit about Octopath Traveler. This is the game that really ignited the 2D HD art form that has brought pixel art back. It's really popularized it again, and they did it brilliantly with Octopath Traveler. This game was made by Square Enix, and the first game came out in 2018, and then the follow-up, Octopath Traveler 2, came out in 2023. And these games have a very simple premise, and that is you have 8 different heroes of the game, 8 different protagonists, and you get to experience 8 different stories. And I think that's a really cool idea. Other games have done that in the past, like Live Alive and several others, but Square Enix has really taken this series to new heights with Octopath Traveler 2. And in fact, I'm still playing through Octopath Traveler 2, and I'm just about done with everything. But man, it's been quite a journey. Alright, so there's a ton of sprites in these games. So many wonderful characters, as you can imagine. 8 different stories. There's got to be tons of characters. There's got to be lots of bad guys, lots of supporting characters, supporting roles. So I've decided that I'm going to do a lot more of these, but I'm going to start out with the main cast of Octopath Traveler. And don't worry, I will have Octopath Traveler 2 characters coming up soon. It's taken quite a while to create these characters, and the colors are quite complicated, so I decided to break up the 8 characters into a 2-part video series here. So Octopath Traveler 1, first 4 characters, and then the last 4 characters. And I know you're going to enjoy it, and it will actually give a bigger spotlight to 4 characters at a time instead of doing all 8. So, hope you're excited. Let's go ahead and get into the characters. Let's meet them, talk about them a little bit, and then the best part, I will show you how to make them yourself. Okay everybody, here's the fun part. So I've got 4 characters we're going to be meeting and talking about today. So our first character is Old Barrick, the warrior. So here he is, Old Barrick. love his look. I love the shades of blue here. I love the cobalt. I believe I actually have dark blue, cobalt, light blue here, and the robin's egg. So he's got quite an array of blues here, and he's got blue on his stand. If you want to know more about making stands, I've made a whole video, step-by-step guide to making stands. Check it out up here. Really went in depth on how to make stands for your characters. So check that out. So there is Alberic, Great Warrior, one of my favorite characters. Now, here's another excellent character. We have Ophelia. She was the cleric and the standard white mage for all the old-timey folks that played Final Fantasy 1 and all the rest of the Final Fantasies, which, by the way, these games take a lot of inspiration from Final Fantasy, the job system, all of that stuff. So props to Final Fantasy for providing the inspiration here. And Ophelia was a wonderful character and always wanted to do great things for others, and praying for them and healing them and all that wonderful stuff. So Ophelia, great character. I love the greens here and the yellows. It's a really great color combination for her, and the brown gloves. So there is Ophelia. Next, for our third character, we've got Therion. Therion is the thief of the group, and here he is. Looks absolutely fantastic. I love the scarf he has, and you can see it kind of cascading down, and you see the gray he's got with his greaves or his boots here, and his hair is looking really cool. So there's Therion, the thief of the group. I have to say the thief is always one of the best classes because you get to steal something from the monsters, but in this game you also get to just go around and steal things from the people. Not a great practice to do in real life, of course, but in this game it definitely helps you out with finding those great healing items. So there's Therion. A lot of great stories of redemption in the Octopath Traveler stories. And our last one, really excellent story as well. We have Primrose. So there is Primrose, and she is the dancer, and I love her story as well. So there she is. You can see, and she actually has a pretty unique stand here. It's just a really small stand, but she actually stands without falling over in this this little diamond shaped stand. So there's Primrose. If you guys really enjoy these characters, they look fantastic, and she is no different. So there is Primrose in her dancing gear. Okay everybody, so those are the 4 characters I'm going to be showing you how to make today. Without further ado, all that's left to say is grab your beads, grab your board, and let's get to beading. And here are the first 4 characters from Octopath Traveler. They are looking really amazing here. Just get a closer look at their faces. I mean, they turned out really great. I love the way these colors blend together. And there's their stands, and they are looking wonderful on the stands. So the last step here is put everything on display. Hey everybody, I'm just chiming in here before I display these characters from Octopath Traveler, and I just want to say that looking at my YouTube stats, over 85% of the people who watch my content are not subscribed. So please, if you have not subscribed yet, take a moment, subscribe, and like this video. It goes a long way. I appreciate it. Let's get to the display. Okay everybody, that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed making these first 4 characters from Octopath Traveler. Be sure to stay tuned next time for part 2, where I make the last 4 main protagonist characters from Octopath Traveler. It's going to be great, and then you'll get to see all of them together. And I just love these characters, and going back and making them again really makes me appreciate these characters that I knew as I played this game throughout 2019, 2020, 2021. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, please make sure to subscribe if you really enjoy these fuse beading videos and just being somebody who reminisces about great games. Let me know below who is your favorite Octopath Traveler character. Doesn't have to be one of these main protagonist characters. I pray that you have a fantastic day, and until next time, old Barrick the Warrior says, happy beading.